Okay. Run there.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Dodged. Okay. This is not good. Yeah, I prefer Abelard to do the honors. Come on. So you do this. Okay. Yep. Pump up. So you have 1 AP. Come on. And boo. What do you do? Okay, use the momentum. So I want you. Hit him. Wow. He has some oh my god, 80% dodge. Yeah, that's not nothing.
At your beck and call.
Okay, what about now? Still. Ooh. Okay. Again. Wow. That's rare. Good. So you killed the pink one and turned into 2 blues. Okay, so yeah, get this. Mark this one as your prey. Go for crit. Shoot him again. And lock. Kasha. 2 AP, 2 idiot. Idiot. Yeah. Ooh. So if you... he already has. So come on. If you kill him, you get 2 AP.
Hear you moving.
Yes.
No more.
That was good. And then... shoot him. And you lock. Ooh, so now I locked 2 times. I locked when I had my normal turn, and I locked now. I wonder how things are gonna be. Wow, that was cool shot. Okay, rel. So everybody... oh yeah. So come all the way here. So we're gonna put Benji on this guy. Go Benji, go. Bite him. Nice. And shoot. Okay, bite him. Nice. And yeah, let's put the shield like that. Oh my god. Yeah, these guys are so far away. So, ooh, you can come all the way here. Come on, Kibela. And kill him.
Low momentum.
Ooh, parry. Okay. Calm down. It's all good. Relax. Done. So Argenta, come all the way here. And so go for crit. Oh, you cannot. It's already under. Okay. So that means a crit. Good. That was a beautiful crit. You need to reload. Anything special? Nope. Abelard. So Abelard. You come all the way here. We're gonna go for this guy. And Okay. Why you cannot do this? Ah, you have daring breach unavailable. Okay, that's the reason. Ah, you cannot run anymore. Ah. Well, get you.
Indeed.
Okay. And just shoot with this one. Boo! That's not bad gun at all. Okay, go for Benji. I'm okay with that. Iliad. Ah, you can go all the way here only. Wow, there is so much corruption over here. Good. Bite. Awesome. Kasha. Ah, you cannot, but you can move forward.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Well, I don't know about that because you seem to me like you have serious problems. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Wow, that was beautiful. And lock, just in case. Okay, and you take a shot. Can you shoot? Yeah, off normally. Ah, dodged. Ooh, okay. Normally you should finish him.
Not a problem.
Awesome. But there are still two. Oh, he just turned into two blue ones. Okay. Bite. Nice. So Kibela. Yeah, go there. And until you don't... Ooh. Now what? Let's go for the highest force. 78. Come on. Ooh, 16. Not bad. Oh, I'm so tempted. Okay, let's go for this. You missed? Wow. Okay. At 28%. But if you come here... 63. Come on. Missed. You miss a lot. 71. Wow. Ooh, that's not good. You missed 3 shots over 60 something percent. Yeah, so we'll do this. Mia, get your temp. Oh, yeah.
At your beck and call.
Let's get rid of this guy. Do our best. Come on. Shoo. Okay. Oh, nice. And now there are 2. So from 2 pinks, we ended up with 4 blues. Oh, ah. Okay. All right. So let's pray this. Shoot. Nice. It went through.
If it serves your cause.
Nice. And yeah, there is nothing can do. Can you give 2 APs to not move forward a little bit? You can barely move because of this corruption. Ah. Here. That's it. Can you do Anyone you can give 2 APs? No. And this one? Good. Back. Awesome. And normally you should be able to do this too.
My
Come on.
commands are followed without
Yes. And you should do... you cannot... Can you do... Nope. No, you cannot do... Okay. So, Rel. Okay. Resurrect Benji. And Benji goes and bites. Come on. Good. Run all the way here. And shoot. Good. And it bites. Awesome. And do... Yeah. Even if we hit Benji, I'm okay with that. Because we did a ton of damage. So... Kibella, come here. Oh, yeah. So, opening for this guy. Hit him. Nice. Jump here. Oh, we do one, which this is for free. Nice. Jump. Wait. Yeah, jump here. Here's an opening right here on this side. So jump here. You hit Abelard. Okay. Go. Good. I know. This means random. She's gonna hit someone, even if it's an ally. Oh. Oh, Argenta. No way. Actually, yeah, let's do it. We are not learning. We are not learning from mistakes, huh? I finished. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Alright? The important part is to finish the fight here. Okay, and let's go back. Where are you? Everybody, go there. So. We cannot meet. We need navigator inside. So let's see colonies. Your Lordship, Janos is reporting about a disaster. Ghostly Xenox figures that appear at dusk and go away at dawn. In a ravenous swarm, they attack one agricultural facility each night, freezing everything they touch. The attack takes place in the complexes closest to the uncontrolled sector of the planet, where nature itself has turned against us. So what do we know about these wraiths?
Not much. They are incorporeal and difficult to discern, but they happen to have Eldari features. The spirits draw the warmth out of humans, plants, and inanimate objects, but it seems that they do not hunt consciously, but rather they simply do not notice anything in their way. At dawn, they dissolve into mist. The wraiths also differ among themselves. Some are as dark as the void, and others shine like the stars in the night sky.
What is spawning these wraiths? Is it the corrupted sector?
It is likely. They gather at its borders at the break of dawn and whirl in a wild dance, howling and destroying all living things, then disperse into thousands of fading flashes. The agricultural facilities that happen to be in the way of their dance fall into disrepair. Something is not right. The wraiths appear on the planet's outskirts and rush toward the heart of the contaminated region instead of invading from within it. Furthermore, their differences may suggest that there are two groups of wraiths opposing each other.
So what think my advisors?
When dealing with xenos, one should be prepared for the manifestation of all sorts of ominous mysteries. There is a whole cast of specialists among the cold traders who use rituals to expel spirits from xeno artifacts. Perhaps we should ask these xeno whisperers? After certain events on board, I became interested in ghosts. I bought a book on footfall, an illegal one, of course, that describes a so-called ritual of silence. It's said to be able to pacify violent spirits on the scale of an entire world, but I can't vouch for the safety of this ritual. Instead of relying on wicked ways to solve these problems, it would be better to turn to our good priests. There are skilled exorcists in the ecclesiarchy who know how to drive out dark spirits.
Okay, so this gives me spirit rape. The wearer's non-attack psychic powers cost -1 AP, less during the wearer's first turn. If we go with Idira, I will get the Strange Shard that gives me 10 lore warp and 15 lore Xenox, but security is reduced. Versus Argenta, we get this one. Whenever the wearer uses a major psychic power, they gain 16% to all psychic power damage until the end of their turn. And what are we losing? Profit. Yeah, let's go with this one. Of course, Shireen, Jai Heydari has friends everywhere. A group of suspicious characters covered in talisman arrived on Janus. After seeing the dance of ghosts firsthand, they conferred and then made a short trip into the jungle. They later returned, their numbers diminished, loaded with ancient Eldari obelisks stolen from the ruins.
Locals have called the obelisks installed in the agri-complexes a blessed miracle. The energy resonance of the obelisks has formed intangible domes providing shelter against the wraiths.
Okay. So what can we do more? We can get this one. A cure? Okay, let's do that. Kawagiyama. Mac trains or decree. So this one, yeah, we got provision weapons, mechanisms, but complacency goes down versus mech trains. I mean, this is a lot of improvements. Okay. Okay. So the next is either hallucinatory chemothermy or that's pretty much it. Okay, let's do this.
Lord Captain, the minds of Vheabos VI are once again in turmoil. At the depths of level MD Zeta/05, the overseers have discovered a mountain of mutilated bodies, seemingly crushed by the millstones of the mining machines. All the dead are convicts. The overseers believe that there is a cult of heretics operating in the ranks of prisoners, offering human sacrifices. The prisoners themselves claim that this atrocity was committed on the order of the warden to rid his prison of the more inconvenient inmates. The warden tried to reason with the raging mob, but was mauled to death instead. His defiled remains were found inside one of the cells where prisoners were being tortured during the investigation of the strange convicts. The overseers have managed to isolate the rebels inside the mining facilities, but an assault would result in high losses of workforce. On the other hand, the prisoners are ready to lay down their weapons, cease this violence, and repent if the rogue trader would only demonstrate some compassion toward their plight, possibly by reforming some of the more severe punishments.
So who did kill the people found in the mines?
That remains to be established. The riot has complicated the investigation. Perhaps it was the work of the warden after all, or perhaps there is a cell of the cult of the Final Dawn operating among the prisoners. But the few pics of the corpses that the overseers managed to take contain an oddity. If one were to use their imagination, they could see a certain pattern in the scattered bodies, one that is vaguely similar to the one these inconvenient prisoners had been drawing.
What think you, my officers and advisors?
Shireen, if the governor and a pack of overseers cannot handle their duties, should they not take the place of their wards? And could there not be worthy administrators among those who oppose them, those who could do better? A mob of commoners mauled a noble soul who was attempting to reason with them. How awful. Perhaps the underground madness has spread among them and assumed a new form, turning them into monsters in the process? It would be cruel to kill them if this is the case. It is much more humane and well-intentioned to excise their brains in order to curb their ferocity and penchant for disobedience. My house did the same whenever the serfs rebelled in their ignorance, a rather merciful step. I don't care about the overseers, the convicts, or their problems. What bothers me is the dead bodies. Who left them? That is the important question. If the bodies haven't been destroyed yet, then we could conduct a certain kind of divination. The ritual is less than appetizing, but a psyker with a strong stomach could learn more about their deaths. The traces of death are like an open book to a disciple of the web. A skilled spinner can go to the mines and reveal what brought death to the convicts.
Okay, so let's see. Punish the prison administration and send them to the mines, then select new administrators from the prison population. Or shall I hope for House or Celios' aid in sharing their knowledge of brain excision and how it should be applied to serfs? Exterminate all the scoundrels who dare to rebel against me or Idira. Have them find a psyker strong enough to determine the truth about the killer from the victim's remains. Let a spinner of the blood-spawn web examine the bodies and give answers or conduct a thorough investigation. We must understand the prisoner's cause of death and track down the culprits. Yes. And now we're getting keen mind. All allies gain 3% dodge reduction against enemies. Oh yeah.
To serve Vheabos VI and the Von Valancius dynasty.
Okay.
Upon carefully inspecting the dead bodies of the convicts, the overseers concluded that they had not been killed by a human. No known weapon could have inflicted such wounds. The bodies were demonstrated to the convicts, and the riot died down as the realization sank in that some unknown force was behind the murders. The investigation did not yield anything to help identify the party behind the murders that had sparked the riot. Level MD Zeta/05 has been sealed.
Okay. So let's see. So we get this one. We can do this. Oh, we can go to the level 3. So Lord Captain Voyage Ship gains the unerring shots feature. Torpedoes deal 15% more damage. Or all allies gain 10% crit. Or well gains the superior munition. All allies gain 5 ballistic skills and 5% damage to their range attacks. I mean, this a bunch of my I think pretty much everyone except Abelard, they need the ballistic skill. Oh yeah, we totally go with this one. Okay, this. Okay, so where are we? Here. So we cannot arrive here. What if we come all the way here? So we had nothing from here, and we have nothing from here. Okay, maybe we have something from here, or the Imperium. Oh, we don't go here. I've heard only bad things about that. Okay. An important event has occurred in one of your protectorate colonies, which calls for rogue traders' personal attention. You can visit the colony and complete the event at any time. You can find out more information. Okay, so this one. Okay, this. The Lord Captain presence will be required. This is for Holy Delegation. Okay, so the problem is I probably can go here if I would have 3, but I don't have 3 navigator points. So let's go back here. Holy Delegation. Let's go all the way here. There is no way, right? Okay. So yeah, we... Right, and then we have to go here. No. To go here. Yeah, we're not gonna make it safe. I don't want to consume this.
During the warp voyage, the middle decks reported strange gatherings that were attracting dozens of officers. An investigation quickly bore fruit. One of the acolytes from the augur deck has proclaimed himself a prophet and is rambling about purification by blessed fire. Only the perilous influence of the warp can explain the strange convictions and uncanny zeal of this person.
Okay, put the cult under surveillance.
Spies reported that the cult gatherings were hardly worth investigating. They were nothing but long conversations punctuated by people searing their palms over an open flame. The surveillance was maintained until the end of the warp journey, after which the newly born prophet simply forgot about his calling, stopped giving sermons, and dismissed his congregation.
Okay. Move there. Okay, nothing happened. Here. I know it's dangerous, but...
A catastrophe in the Omnisia's hallowed halls. One of the few magi assigned by the machine cult to serve on the Von Valancia's ship has lost his mind. Singing distorted Benheric liturgies, the heretic has broken the sacred code rhythms and turned the ship's machines against the rest of the crew. The superstitious voidsmen are paralyzed with fear before the mad servant of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Only the Lord Captain can stand against the madman. To battle.
Okay. So it looks like there is always a trade-off between traveling versus all sort of random, probably random generated battles. Which personally I'm okay. It's contributing to XP.
None shall stand in my way.
Where are they? Ah, here. Ooh, overcharged corrupted servitor. Okay. Here they are. So yeah, let's go. Yeah. Good. So we have this 81, it was 190, 136, 9. Ooh, this is a turret. Oh my god. Okay, the turret. Ooh, we have 2 turrets. Oh yeah. Okay. So what we need to do is stay away from the turrets. So the 2 turrets are... Come on. Where are the turrets? So one is here and the other one is there. So the best thing is to stay here somewhere in this area. So everybody run. I know, but we have to, because we need to